शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः. Sri Krishna Paramatma says to Arjuna and to the readers of Bhagavad Gita that the soul cannot be killed or hurt, which is our true essence. A single bullet could kill this body, but 1,000 missiles can't even disturb the stillness of the soul. Here Sri Krishna Paramatma is not talking about the soul as an entity that lives above us, dwelling in the kingdom of heaven. The soul he implied here is living within each one of us. The soul, which we could call as soul space, is a level of awareness that exists behind of easily perceived reality which we believe to be true. This reality is true as long as we observe it. When we don't observe it in our sleep, the reality is completely shunned. Sri Krishna Paramatma is not asking us to make the quantum jump instantly. Well, that's what he wants really, but for us, as Bhagwan Osho says, if a person goes towards north in his consciousness, if not completely enlightened, that man would still reach divinity after this life. Thus is the mercy of God. We are familiar with the statement that God treats us all equally, but this is not true in a sense. Of course, the universe treats us fairly as per the cause and effect and the law of vibrations. But a human who completely surrenders to God, asking to be saved, will be instantly guided by the divine light, irrespective of his good or bad karma. That's how the Sri Krishna Paramatma was helping Arjuna. अच्छेद्यौ यमदाह्योऽयम् अक्लेद्यौ शोष्य एव च नित्यः सर्वगतास्तानुर् अचलोऽयं सनातनः. Sri Krishna Paramatma says that the soul cannot be deprived of a knowledge, nor it could be cursed to be less than anything. Even if the entire existence goes dormant, the soul remains as independent consciousness. This sense of independence and freedom from sense controls could be realized only when an aspirant goes deeper into the meditation. This meaning implied here by Sri Krishna Paramatma is again not a sense of supreme ego or a sophistication given to the realized aspirant. The sense of pure existence is free from all forms, thoughts, intents, and even any sports of power. It's a sense of complete surrender to the existence, and the universe takes care of the aspirant on his life, experiences, and accomplishments as per the divine will. As we know, every human here is put here on the earth for a purpose. Unless we realize and accomplish, we are stuck in this infinite loop of births and deaths controlled by the karmic bondage. अव्यक्तोऽयम् अचिन्त्योऽयम् अविकार्योऽयम् उच्यते तस्मादेवं विदिच्चैनं नानुशोचितुमर्हसि. Sri Krishna Paramatma says that the soul could not be perceived in the same manner as we perceive this reality. We are not ready to explore anything more than this reality because we want to settle down in this reality with the civilization created. We want to be appreciated, accredited, and acknowledged by the rest of the world. By doing this, we are completely deviating from our divine purpose. We are not created here to follow and do what everyone else is doing. The supreme bliss did not create us to live a mundane life. The main problem, as Jiddu Krishnamurti says here, is that we are not asking ourselves the right questions. We are working so hard for earning a little money, but we are not ready to put 1% of that effort to explore what lies within us. All we need to do is take one step and slowly catch the string to familiarize the path towards our divine truth. अतच्चैनं नित्यजातं नित्यं वा मन्यसे मृतं तथापि त्वं महाबाहो नैवं शोचितुमर्हसि. Sri Krishna Paramatma says to Arjuna that even if the enlightened souls after million lives has to take the human form and be caught into this birth and death cycle, we couldn't restrain it. We cannot escape the eternal principle. In Srimad Devi Bhagavat, Lord Mahavishnu was asked by the celestial gods to help them save the planes of existence from evil and protect the earth. Lord Brahma asked Mahavishnu to tell him that upon which entity Lord Mahavishnu was always meditating closing his eyes. As he was known to be the supreme god and the savior of this existence, who else could be there more than him that he could meditate on? Lord Mahavishnu replies to Lord Brahma that if he is the supreme god of the universe, why he had to come down to earth and make avatars going through life and death. Any being created in this universe, be it at any level of awareness in the existence or bound by the eternal being which we could realize only in our deep awareness. And so we are the forms of that same eternal bliss being accomplishing the things as per its divine will. So we all have a purpose to realize our inner light and accomplish our divine will without fail. Coming back to Sri Krishna Paramatma's explanation to Arjuna, we could only be free from the sensory controls and the limited perception by realizing our truth. We are always bound by our divine will. As we know, Lord Hanuman, born on this earth, realized his inner self and also accomplished his life's purpose as per divine will. That's how every aspirant should be. Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityur ध्रुवं जन्म मृतस्य च तस्मादपरिहार्येते न त्वं शोचितुमर्हसि. Sri Krishna Paramatma says the birth and death of beings will keep continuing to all the souls irrespective of whether it's enlightened or not. The supreme bliss has its will to balance existence or for the reasons we don't know of. But it is our birthright to realize our inner truth so we could be free from the bondage of this vicious cycle. As we know of so many avatars of Lord Mahavishnu to be Sri Krishna, Sri Rama, Buddha and so on. So he will continue to come down to this earth again and again to save all the beings. We should be cautious of not to be distracted by this glittering reality and deviate from our paths of self-realization. We are all afraid of living different from what our family or society wants us to lead our life. So we want to be common and equal as everyone else. But does this kind of life makes us truly happy and content? Life on this earth is to explore one's inner power, not to be limited by societal pressures. Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare.